All right, I think we're recording now. So you can all watch the race tomorrow at your convenience. All right, we're good. Let's get them lined up. Nick Bayette in that 1, Darren in the 2, Eric in the 3, Luke in the 4, Anton in that 5, and Tim Romero in the 6. This is your two-wheel drive intermediate lock timing. Are you running up to 8? Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you, all my volunteer marshals. All right, guys, let's get it on. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Watching that double there. Watching the double. All right, Nick Bayette leading us out. You got Wusenhofer, Morissette. Luke, Tim, and Darren rounding out the field right now. 5-minute A main, or excuse me, C main to bump into the B main. Watching the center, watching the center. It is clear. So Nick Bayette in the All-American colors down there. Anton Morissette in that 2. Eric Wusenhofer in the 3. Canfield, it's okay. Is it broke? Canfield does a pancake on it. Turn it on and off. Nick in that 1, Anton in the 2, Eric in the 3. Nick in the All-American colors as he heads into this back double here. Wusenhofer's in that 2. Anton Morissette in the 3. Nick in the center of the track. Wusenhofer in the yellow and orange fluorescent colors. In the center of the track, Anton in the associated. Like a, sort of looks like a human lung, that paint job. Doesn't it? Nick still in that 1. Wusenhofer in the 2. Top 2 drivers are going to bump. 3 down. Excuse me, 2 down, 3 to go. Plenty of time. Wusenhofer in that 2. Anton in the 3. Bayette doing a little bit of a breakaway. Heads down the straight with that American flag. Gray rear end. Nick, Eric, Anton, your running order. Darren, Tim, Luke. Tim, that's your leader coming up on you. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Wusenhofer in that 2. Anton in that 3. Anton doing all he can to catch Wusenhofer. As
2 minutes left.
Wusenhofer heads down that straight. Anton down that straight. In that back triple. Eric gets it wrong. That's going to allow Anton to catch up a lot of time. The human lung is closing that gap. There's a nice little spin there. Smart driving, though. Doesn't do anything too crazy. Gets out of it, gets the car straight with 1:30 to go. Nick Bayette out front. Wusenhofer does a cartwheel. Where's the lung? Come on, lung. Now your battle's between Wusenhofer and Anton as they head into the center triple. Can Anton pass Eric for that bump spot? With 1 minute left to go. Eric into that back triple. Anton not far behind him. Eric in the yellow and orange fluorescent color. Anton's got Anton. Well, Anton's going to Oh, Wusenhofer gets it wrong. Is Anton close? It's anybody's game. With 45 seconds left to go, they may get around for 2 more laps. Wusenhofer in the center of the track. Nick Bayette way out front. Wusenhofer in the center of the track in the yellow and orange fluorescent. He gets it wrong in that center triple. Where's your third place driver, Anton? He's still in the center of the track. Wusenhofer's going down the straight now. Anton down the straight with 5 seconds to go. It might be a race to the line. If Wusenhofer makes a mistake, Anton might get around him. We'll see what happens. Wusenhofer in the center of the track. Oh, he gets it wrong in the center triple. Where Anton gets it wrong too. Wusenhofer gets it wrong again. Is Anton going to make it? He gets a good. Oh my goodness! That is a race. That is a race at the end there. Nobody wanted it, and you know who's going to jump into the middle? Darren Morgan for that second place bump. Darren Morgan, congratulations. As Eric and Anton totally go bonkers out there. Darren Morgan's going to bump into that B main. All right, 21-5. B main drivers, please be on the stands. All those drivers from that last race, please find a marshalling position. I may need at least one volunteer. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Taylor. All right. Stenmo, you staying out there or you got? Yeah, just go on a red cone and then we'll get somebody to blow it off. I need a marshal at 5 and 9. Go ahead, guys. Get them checked in. It's your 21. All right, cool. 21-5, C main. Darren Morgan with the bump out of that 17-5. Lock timing is all the shenanigans going down between Anton and Eric.
Ryan Morris.
Where is Eric? He's down there at the end. I need a marshal at 4. I need a marshal at 2, please. Marshal at 4 and a marshal at 2. Taylor, can you cover both those areas there? Okay.
James Trudell.
Thank you, Cocott. Appreciate it. Thank you, Cam Leiter. All right, let's get them lined up, guys.
Tim Romero. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Are you coming out to help Marshall, Mike? Yeah, help over in the corner here. Yeah, he'll blow off the track. You just go up on stand. You'll be fine.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, let's get them lined up. Come on, this didn't take this long. All right, Josh Hardy in that 1, Romero in the 2, Trinell in the 3, and Juarez in that 4 spot.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Keep it clean in that first corner, guys, and let's get it going here. Marshall's ready, driver's ready, going at the sound of the tone. Good start, guys. Great start. All right, Josh Hardy leading us out. He's in that pink and purple. They got Trinell and Romero battling out for that 2 spot as they head into the center of the track. Get into each other there. That's incidental contact. Now you got your last 3 drivers all battling out for that second spot, that second bump spot. We led out by Romero, Juarez, and then Trinell as they head in that back triple over to little double. In his back double. Racing is tight. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Into the center triple. So Romero and Juarez battling out for that 2 spot. Trinnell not far behind. I believe that was Juarez getting it wrong there as he heads double single through that little double. Josh Hardy out front in the center of the track, purple and pink. And then Tim Romero is going to be in that 2 spot. Juarez in that 3. Trinnell gets it wrong on the straight. He's still not out of it, though, with 2 minutes down, 3 to go. Watch going on the straight. Watch going on the straight. So Juarez and Romero getting tangled up over there. They head in the center of the track. Those 2 guys battling for that 2 spot. They head into the center, triple, double, single. The triple there as they head down to straight. It's anybody's game between those 2. They both get it wrong in that back triple. Juarez and Romero battling out for that 2 spot. Your leader getting it wrong, marshals himself out. Juarez gets it wrong. That's going to let Romero get in front of him. I think Romero might be rocking a B 6.4 to Juarez's 7. As they head down that straight, yellow and blue. White rims, red or yellow rims for Juarez. For 3 down, 2 to go. They battle through that little double there into the center of the track. Heading into the triple. See how they do through here. Double, single. Not always the easiest way to go. Romero's going to lead down the straight with Juarez in tow. Into that back triple. Be one mistake between either of these drivers. That's your leader right there, Trinnell. Thank you. Grab that car, Mike. Juarez getting it wrong. That's going to let Romero kind of get a little bit ahead of him with 1:24 to go. Who's going to be in that bump spot? Hardy, Romero, or Juarez? Hardy's got a ways out. He's a ways out. Romero gets it wrong. That's going to allow Juarez to close that gap a little bit. Gap right now is 5 seconds. Let's see where they are when they come back across this line with 1 minute to go. Double single for Juarez. Double single for Romero as he heads down the straight with Trinnell in the middle. Juarez gets around. Oh, that's a little too tight there. Hardy, your leader, getting it wrong in that back triple with 30 seconds left to go. Is Romero going to make a mistake? Is Juarez going to be able to close the gap? 27 seconds. Romero in that back triple. Single, single, really. Hits the pipe. Juarez just a little light on the trigger there. 10 seconds left to go. They're going to be racing. Everybody's going to be racing to the line. Once you cross that line, you are done. Romero, you are done. Caught you at the line. Trinnell, you are done. You're going to be bumping Romero. Juarez, you're going to end up in that 3, waiting on Hardy as he comes down the straight in the purple and pink. And that is a race. That is a race. Are you up, Stemmo?
The race is completed.
All right, if I could please find 4 volunteers. I really need it. I only got 4 guys in that last race. Tim and Josh, you're bumping. I need all those drivers from that last race. If I could get Laird's help there, that'd be great. Possum, can you help out? Yeah. Cocott, are you in the A, Cocott? I need marshals, please. Marshals. might be at 1,000 on your drive frequency. Normally when it makes that sound, so we might want to look at your ESC and see if we can maybe smooth that out for it, make it a little easier to drive.
Is that this last one?
No, your first, the one before that.
725 one, right?
Yeah, whichever one that one, it seemed like that thing was. All right, guys, let's get it checked in.
Taylor Jora. 1 minute to the start of the race. Bob
Punchy and
Goodwill.
hard to drive.
Kyle Frady. Brooks Canfield. John
We
Stenmo.
can smooth it out and make it better.
AJ Johnson. Darren Morgan.
What's that? Okay.
Garrett Passmore.
All right, I need a marshal at 4, please. I need a mark. Thank you,
45 seconds to
Anton.
the
You
start
are
of the
the
race.
man. Thank you, Possum. Thank you, sir. I appreciate
James
your
Crummell.
help. Romero, can you cover both those corners there? All right, guys.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys. Everybody's checked in. Garrett, you're in the TQ spot. Please move to that 1 spot. Canfield, you're going to move to the 2 because Robert left. Frady in the 3. Goodwill in the
15
4.
seconds to the start of
Morgan
the
in
race.
the 5. Taylor in the 6. James in the 7. AJ in the 8. And Stenmo in the 9.
Less than 5.
All right, thank you to all my volunteer marshals, guys. Everybody in the spots they need to be in. All right. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean. All right, as expected, TQ leader Passmore out front. I believe that's Frady in the 2. I think that's Darren Morgan in the 3. No, that's Taylor. I'm sorry. Goodwill in that 4. Morgan in the 5. Canfield in the 6. AJ in that 7. Stever out with a bad diff. Passmore in the center of the track with that purple, yellow, and light blue into the center. Frady in that 2. Goodwill in the 3. He's trying to catch Frady, who's in that center. He got Taylor not far behind. Passmore, Frady, Goodwill, your running order right now. Passmore in the center of the track. Through the triple easily. Frady into that center triple. He double singles, trying to get through traffic. Bob Goodwill double singles. He's got nobody around him. Frady goes inside into that back triple. Where's Bob Goodwill? He's not far behind. Goodwill coming in like a wrecking ball. Frady gets it wrong in that triple. You heard him scream, oh no. Dodging cars. Now Frady's got his work cut out for him as he's got to catch Bob Goodwill behind you, Marshall. That is your 3rd place driver, Taylor, I believe. Brooks Canfield now is going to be in that 3. Frady's going to fall to that 4. Goodwill's going to be in that 2 as he heads into the center of the track. Canfield trying to do what he can to catch him. That's where your race is at right now between Canfield and Goodwill. Frady not far behind. Plenty of time. 2 minutes left. Watching the center, it is clear. So Canfield trying to catch Bob Goodwill. Goodwill in the blue truck. Canfield in the blue. Purple and pink as they head
2
down
minutes
that
left.
straight. Bob into that sweeper, into that back double. Double single. Canfield double single. Canfield catching him. To him that double. Bob Goodwill makes a mistake. That's going to put Canfield in that 2 spot in the center of the track. Now Goodwill's going to have to catch Canfield. Passmore, Goodwill, Canfield, Frady. That's your running order. Darren Morgan in that 5. Taylor, John, 5, 6, and 7. Goodwill doing all he can to catch Canfield after making that mistake. Canfield in the pink and purple through the center of the track. Goodwill in the blue and white in the center of the track. Canfield just powers through some lap traffic. Now look at Frady. Frady is on the tail of Bob Goodwill with a minute left to go. It's going to be a 3-car race for that second spot as Frady has battled back to slowly catch up to Bob Goodwill. Canfield doing all he can to keep it straight with 45 seconds left to go. Oh, Frady is all over Canfield. Goodwill. Canfield's gapping out a little bit on Goodwill, so let's see if Frady can get there on that 3 spot with 30 seconds left to go. Frady's in the white and, silver and brown. In the center of the track, Goodwill going into the triple, blue and white. Back markers might play a spot. Oh, Frady goes inside. Goodwill gets it back as they head down the straight into the sweeper with 10 seconds to go. These guys are going to be running to the line. Who's going to mess it up? They're neck and neck. Oh, look at them bumping and grinding. Oh, Frady catches a pipe as they head into the center of the track. Goodwill's out in that 2 spot. Everybody else is done. When you cross that line, they run into each other. Frady giving her all she's got, Captain. But I don't think it's going to be enough to catch Bob Goodwill. Oh, yeah, okay, Bob. Nice. And that is a race. James, waiting on you to cross that line, and that is a race. Garrett Passmore is going to win that. Canfield in the 2, Goodwill in the 3, Frady in the 4.
The race is completed.
All right, guys. Let's find a marshalling spot. Do not take your cars back to your pit, Frady. Frady, where are you taking your car? All right, let's find a marshalling spot, guys. Yeah, that's the story of my life, man, racing. That's the story of my life when it comes to racing. Too many mistakes. All right, up next, your novice, A-Main. Yeah, you made it. At least you were. Yeah, you absolutely did, man. Great job. All right, we shouldn't need any marshals from that last race. Thank you, Anton, for all your help. Appreciate it. I need a marshal at 4. Stenmo, you going to 4? Yeah, go to 4 if you would. Oh, wait, are you got another race, Taylor?
Well, 21.5.
It's 6. It's 6.
6. Oh, it was 4.
Yeah, it's 6.
Okay, I can marshal.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. All right, I just need one marshal at 4. Let's get them checked in, guys. Let's get them checked in. Watch out for your marshals on the track. Novice, A-Main, you are up. I only see 4 drivers
1 minute
here.
to the start of the race.
Is that all that stayed?
Joe Fowler.
All right.
Max Fowler. Charles Warner.
All right, we got 4
James
novice
Rodel.
drivers here. Is there
45
any
seconds to
novice
the start of
drivers
the race.
out in the pits that are needing time? Nobody told me they were leaving. John Young,
30
are
seconds
you
to the start of the
racing?
race.
This is novice. All right, guys, let's get them lined up. We only have 4 of you. Oh, wait, here we go. We got another one. All right, hold on. We got to
15
let
seconds
these
to the
guys
start of
get
the
in.
race.
Guys, go ahead. Take them across the line, but slowly. There's cars on the straight. So go ahead. Take them across the line. Take a lap, but don't go blowing down the straight, please.
Less than 5.
Go ahead. Get through the lap. Go ahead all the way around the track if you like.
Robert
Then
Locke.
get lined up.
Jamie Brown.
Okay, Max,
Brandon
you
Thomas.
are in the 1. Joe, you are in the 2. Jamie, you are in the 3. Brandon, you are in the 4. Robert in that 5. James in the 6. And Charles in the 7. All right. All right, we had some great racing out of the novice class tonight, guys. You did a really good job. So, Marshall's ready. Hey, Frady, you got to stand up now before the race starts. No, I'm just kidding. You can sit. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Going at the sound of the tone. All right. Little mayhem in that back triple there. It's been known to happen on this layout. All right, Joe's leading Max. Jamie in that 3. Robert in the 4. Joe in that 1. Max in the 2. Joe gets it wrong in that little double back there. It's gonna. Oh, he hits Max. He should wait for him. No, that's the nice thing to do. All right, you're good. But not for him to run into you, but Max in that 1, or Joe in the 1, Max in the 2. I have a feeling this is a family affair here. As they head down the straight, both in the blue and white, like associated vehicles. Then you got Jamie Brown in that 3. Brandon and Charles battling out for that 6th spot. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left to go, drivers. Are you really? Oh. Gotcha. Where'd Joe go? Joe break out? Oh, Joe broke the front end. Just leave it there. It's fine. Joe was leading out. Now he's got to be rooting for Max. As Max now takes over that top spot. Max in the white, red, and blue with yellow wheels. I believe Jamie Brown in the 2-wheel, or the 4-wheel behind him. Gets it wrong in that center triple. Has the 4-wheel, can get over the pipe. Max into that back triple. Max gets it wrong, but manages to marshal himself out over the little double. Into this back double here. Nice smooth lines. Head in that center triple. Watch that. Watch yourself, Brooks. Good job. Max jumped right around him. Max heads down that straight. White, red, and blue. Good All-American colors.
2 minutes left.
Jamie Brown down the straight in a 4-wheel. Gets it wrong. 2 minutes left to go. Max Faller is doing a great job in this center triple here. Double single. As he heads down the straight in that red and white and blue car. Jamie Brown, Robert Mock now, that's where your battle's at for that 2 spot. Jamie's got an orange 4-wheel. Robert looks like he's got a red TLR. Ghost of Jimmy Leffler. When he was doing YouTube videos. Showing you how to make cups out of kids' water glasses with his oil for his shocks
1
or
minute left.
something. I can't remember. It was so ridiculous. Max still in that 1. Jamie in the 2. With 50 seconds left to go. Max nice and consistent down that straight. Now the battle's between Robert and Brandon for that 3 spot. So Brandon's going to take over that 3 spot from Robert as those two head into that back triple. He's got a flying Traxxas in front of him. Gets caught on that pipe with less than 5 seconds to go. Your novice winner, Max, barring a minor disaster into this back double, he's going to end up winning this novice race. Congratulations, Max. Keep it nice and clean. Good, consistent laps. Charles, you're done as you cross that line. When you cross that line, everybody is done, and your winner is going to be Max Faller. There you go. There's your winner for novice. Congratulations, Max.
The race is completed.
Is your car charged? Okay, go. All right, coming up. Okay, cool. Coming up next, two-wheel drive two-wheel drive intermediate B main. Bob Goodwill with the BQ tonight. Drivers from that last race, please do not go back to your pits. Congratulations, Max, but we need you out on the track. Yeah, all right, hustle, man, hustle. We need you out here. Good job. Yeah, take that one all the way to 4, please. Run that blower all the way to 4 through the double. Taylor, grab that. We need to take that all the way to number 4. These Milwaukees aren't lasting very long. These batteries aren't lasting very long for whatever reason.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Just blow it off quickly through to number 4. No, through the double, right through this area right here. 3 to 4.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah, follow the line of the track, yeah. All right, guys, get around him slowly and let's get him checked in.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Go ahead, guys. All right, no more marshaling, no more blowing.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's get these guys before they all break their
Jacob
cars.
Labels. James Maxwell. Josh Hardy. Less than 5. Colton Davis.
All right, thank you, marshals, for
Nick
being
Bayet.
out there. Taylor, are you covering both
Darren
those
Morgan.
sections?
John Young.
All right, no more laps, no more laps. Let's get them lined up before you guys break them. BQ, Bob Goodwill. All right, Bob. Kyle Frady beat him by 0.3 of a second, just so you know. 0.03 of a second. Goodwill's going to be in that 1. Colton Davis in that 2. Cam Leiter move up to the 3. Hornberger left. And then John in the 4. Jacob in the 5. James in the 6. Josh in the 7. Nick Bayet in the 8. And Darren Morgan in the 9. All right, everybody ready? Marshals ready? Drivers ready, going at the sound of the tone. I've seen worse in that corner. All right, 5-minute A main, 17.5 lock time, B main. Bob Goodwill left an opening. Colton went too far inside. Gets caught up in the mix. That's going to put him way back. So right now we got Bob Goodwill, John Camlighter, Nick Bayet, top 3. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Goodwill in that one. Goodwill does a nose plant, I think. No, front. Right behind you. Right in front of you. You got one there. My goodness, 17-5 B main, guys. Come on. Goodwill in that one. Jacob in the 2. Bayette's going to be in that 3. As he and Goodwill head down the straight, Jacob's going to take over that 1 spot. Bayette and Goodwill battling out for that 2 over the little double. Bayette in the All-American. Goodwill in the gray. Watching the center. That is clear. So Jacobs in that 1, Goodwill in that 2, Bayette in the 3, Cam Leiter's falling to that 4, Hardy in the 5, John Young in the 6. Your leader in that triple in the center, in the pink TLR as he heads down the straight. Bayette in the 2. Oh. Cam Leiter, is that you, Cam Leiter? You got another body now? Cam Leiter breaking out with the new body. Jacob still in that 1, Bayette in the 2, Jacob in that triple. Bayette slowly catching him as he triples. You got Goodwill in that 3. Top 3 drivers all headed down that straight right now. Pink TLR in that back triple, double single. You got Bayette, Goodwill. Goodwill goes triple. Bayette double single. Lawton in the center of the track. Goodwill takes another line, but still works. As they try and chase that Losi down in that back triple. Double single seems to be the name of the game for this group. Maxwell has moved all the way up to that 4 spot now. After having a disastrous start. Pretty sure it wasn't his fault, but he's in that center triple. Red front, white rear. John Young not far behind him. Those two battling out for that 4 spot. Hardy right there too. Watch over this back double. Remember, guys, let the marshals get to you. I know everybody wants to bump. John Young trying to go inside. A good one goes sideways, spins out. All right, your leader in the center of the track. In the pink Losi, yellow wheels. Nick Bayette in that 2 spot. He's in the center of the track.
1 minute left.
And the Associated, he gets it wrong. Maxwell's going to be in that 3 spot. He's battled his way all the way back to that 3 with less than a minute to go. Everybody pretty spread out. Battle right now, Maxwell, Goodwill, and John Young. John Young in the Associated B6.3, I think he just told me. Or 4 probably. Nick Bayette slowly gaining ground on Jacob. As they head in that back triple there, double single both those drivers into this back double. Into the center of the track. He gets caught on the pipe. That's going to put Nick Bayette into the 1. Top 2 drivers are going to bump, so Jacob can hold on to this 2 spot. I don't know what was going on there. Watch going on the straight. Watch going on the straight. That's your second place driver getting it wrong, and that is a race. That is a race. Keep going. Keep going. Nick Bayette, you will be done when you cross the line. Jacob, you will be done when you cross the line. Maxwell in. Oh, no, Maxwell's going to get it if he gets it going. Oh, Maxwell's going to take it at the last second. Jacob gets it wrong on that last jump. Oh, my goodness.
The race is completed.
Hey, Jacob, you and James will bump along with Nick. Drivers from that last race, please find a marshalling spot. Coming up next, your A main for 21.5 Sportsman. What's that? Yeah, Jacob's going to bump, Nick's going to bump, and you're going to bump. Yeah, you were in third. Yeah. It showed him second, but I think you got second. I don't know why it did that. So, all right, guys, I need marshals to their spots. Guys, let's get them checked in. Looking good, Cam Leiter. That looks great. That's not how. I need a marshal at 7, please. I need a marshal at 8. Hey, guys.
Man on fire.
21.5, A main event.
Tim Romero. Dave Rosen.
Jacob, you heard Jacob.
Brooks
You heard
Mayfield.
you were bumping? Okay,
Ryan
good.
McNeely.
All right.
Mike Caller.
Nobody's brought any up, oddly enough. All right. All right, marshals, thank you for being out there. All right, everybody's checked in. Let's get them lined up. Ryan in the 1. Mike Caller in the 2. No more laps. No more blowing down the... Ryan in the 1, Mike Caller in that 2, Johnson in the 3, Rosen in the 4, Brooks in the 5, Possum in that 6, Anton in the 7, Taylor in the 8, Josh in the 9, and Tim Romero in that 10 spot. So, Caller, get up to that 2. All right. All right, marshals ready. Keep it clean, guys, in that first corner,
30
please.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Marshals ready, drivers ready, going at the sound of the tone. Thanks, though. I appreciate you guys constantly, telling me everything I'm doing wrong. Watch there, James. What are you doing? Davis. Wow, man, this is just a nightmare, guys. Come on, keep it clean. Well, anyway, Laird's going to be taking advantage of this terrible driving in the back of the pack. Possum's going to be in that 2. Canfield in the 3. Romero in the 4. Thank you, Davis. Appreciate that. Laird started tonight. No transponder. Guy finds himself in the first place position of the A main of 21.5. As he slowly double singles that center triple perfectly. Wait, is this Josh Hardy in that 2? Good job, Josh. Possum in that 3. Canfield in the 4. Let's see how they are when they come down the line this time. Now, Caller's moved up to that 3. Possum's in the 4. Rosen's in that 5. Romero's in the 6. Then goes Taylor, Brooks, and Anton. Ryan disappeared. Laird now out front. Hardy in that 2. Battles between Caller and Possum. Watching that center. That's Romero. Get him on the triple side. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Laird down that straight. Josh Hardy getting ready to go down that straight. Mike Caller playing catch up as he sits in that 3 spot with 3 minutes to go. 2 down, 3 to go. Johnson, Hardy, Caller, your running order. Laird down the straight. Hardy down the straight. Caller getting ready to go down the straight. 2.5 in, 2.5 to go. Watching that triple. That car's upside down. Taylor, appreciate that. 3 down, 2 to go. Cowler slowly closing that gap on Hardy. As Hardy goes down that straight, gets it wrong in that sweeper. Cowler darn near hits him, goes into that triple, gets around him. That's going to put Hardy in that 3. Cowler's going to move to that 2. Laird's going to be in the center triple here, getting through some back traffic as he heads down the straight. Your battle right now in that top spot is between Hardy and Cowler as they head down that straight. The minute 30 to go, they're both in that back triple. Something else I did wrong? No. Oh. Watching the center there, that's your leader, that's your leader. Laird gets it wrong, Cowler gets it wrong. Now Laird takes it back from him. Hardy's right there. There, that's your leader right there, Romero, as Laird goes into that back double.
1 minute left.
Mod. Then mod? Okay. So let's see where everybody's at. Laird's in that triple. He's headed down that straight. Then he's got Cowler with Romero in between. And then Josh Hardy in that 3 spot. That's your second place driver, Romero. Thank you. That's your third place coming up on you also. Cowler now is on the tail of Laird. As they head into this center triple, let's see what happens here. This has been the death knell of everybody today. As Laird heads down that straight, Cowler in tow with Hardy in tow with 15 seconds left to go. They're going to be fighting to that line. Oh no, I didn't see what happened behind that pipe. It's going to come down to who got marshaled first. Looks like Laird did. If he doesn't make any mistakes. Ow. Romero sawing off an arm. Oh no, Laird just got took out. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Hardy, get back on the right side. Get those guys on the right side of the track. And Mike Cowler is, well, you know what? It says Laird won because he actually wrecked in front of the starting line there. All right, that is waiting on Possum. Where are you, Eric? And that is a race. So your winner actually is going to be Mike Cowler, Josh Hardy, and Laird Johnson on that one.
The race is completed.
Thanks, Davis. All right, drivers from that last race, congratulations to Mike Cowler on that one. Yeah, well, that's because he got wrecked in front of the line and he fell across the line, and then it got all messed up. So it said he went across the line when he didn't. You got first. And same thing happened to Hardy, too. All right, drivers from that last race, please find a marshalling position. Hey, Ryan. What happened? All right, this is your modified two-wheel drive. Hey, man, let's get them checked in, guys. Let's get them checked in. All right, thanks, marshals, for getting to your spots. Appreciate it.
Chicken Nugget. Zippy. James Wright. Kevin Gatton. Chris Frieden Wright. Mike Coco. 1 minute to the start of the race. Orange.
All right, everybody's checked in. Everybody's checked in, good to go.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's get them lined up. No more laps, no more laps. Don't go blowing down the straight, please. No more laps. All right, number one going to be Chase Boyd in that 2. Kevin Gatton.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
In the 3. Jimmy Leff in the 4. Richard Lake. Sanchez in the 5. Kokot in that 6. And Chris in the 7. All right.
15 seconds
All
to the
right,
start
guys,
of the race.
this ought to be a good one. All right, marshals ready, drivers ready. going at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean, everybody. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. All right, everybody's worked their way out on that one. All right, Chase Boyd in the 1, Gatton in that 2. Excuse me, Lake in that 2, Gatton in the 3, Kokot in the 4, Leffler in the 5. You got Sanchez and Chris. Good pack of cars in the center as Kokot goes down the straight with Lake in tow, Leffler in tow. They got Sanchez right behind him. Kokot gets it wrong in that triple, manages to hold on to it. Lake gets it wrong, slow rolls that corner. That's going to allow Sanchez to get in front of him. Leffler's going to fall in behind him as Gatton gets ahead of Chase Boyd to take that 1 spot. Gatton in the 1, Boyd in the 2, Kokot in that 3. Lake, Leffler, Sanchez, Chris, your running order. As Gatton does what he can to hold off Chase Boyd in the hard charge in Losi. Gatton in the B7 is ahead in the center of the straight. Or excuse me, down the straight. Gatton, Boyd, 1 and 2. Kokot in that 3. Sanchez gets it wrong in that triple. So that's going to put Lake in the 4, Leffler in the 5. Sanchez is going to fall to that 6th spot. Boyd gets around Gatton as they head down that straight. Boyd in the all-blue Losi with the yellow rims. Watching the center, watching the center. It is clear. Your leader getting it wrong. As Ryan, back there, as Ryan's sunglasses fall onto the track. Would have been better. Watch your leaders in the center there. Get him, get him, get him. That's going to allow Lake to close that gap a little bit. Gatton's going to take over that 1 spot. Chase going to have his work cut out to catch Kevin Gatton as Gatton heads in this back double. Marshall, watch your areas. I know there's action everywhere, but let's be paying attention. Gatton in that 1, Boyd in the 2. Chris goes flying. Thank you, Ryan. Boyd down that straight, Gatton in that back double. Lake in the triple. He's sitting in that 3 spot. He's gotten around Kokot. Kokot's going to have to fight off hard charging Leffler and Sanchez. Gatton down that straight. Boyd down that straight. The gap is 3.3 seconds. It was 4.7. So Chase is slowly gaining on Gatton with 2 minutes left to go. Ooh. So your running order, Gatton, Boyd, Lake right now. Gatton in that 1, Boyd in the 2. Boyd gets it wrong, hits the pipe twice. So that's your leader right there, Kokot. That's your leader. Gatton in a 1, Boyd in that 2, Boyd in that back double, Gatton in the center of the track. Everybody's spread out. Real battles between Leffler, Sanchez, and Kokot as Boyd settled into that 2 spot. Lake in the 3.
1 minute left.
The gap between Gatton and Boyd is only 2 seconds with a minute to go. Boyd gets through the smoke. Gatton gets it wrong. Boyd's going to take it over right there that quick as Boyd heads into that triple. Gatton triples as both those drivers head down the straight. Blue Losi, green and white associated with 34 seconds left to go. 34 seconds left to go. Boyd, Gatton, Lake, Leffler, Sanchez, your running order. Boyd gets it wrong in that triple. Gatton's going to take over that lead again with 18 seconds. Both these drivers are going to be racing to the line next time around. Gatton in that associated, Boyd in that TLRs. They're in that back double. Here they go into the center of the track. Let's see what happens here. Whoo! Oh, Chase, you got to give that to him. Hit him in the air. Go, Gatton. All right, they're going to be racing to the line. Oh, Boyd cuts the track. Wow. Gatton's still going to hold on to that win. Boyd in the 2, Lake in the 3, Leffler in the 4. Sanchez is going to finish in the 5, and Cocott in that 6. Chris caught you at the line. That is a race. That is a race. Kevin Gatton going to hold on to that win. Chase Boyd in the 2. All those drivers, please. We need marshals. I'm going to need at least 2 volunteer marshals. I have Jimmy left calling this race, so if I could get one in the corner over here, that'd be great. Oh, I forgot. You got a marshal. You said you got a marshal one. All right, drivers from that last race, find a marshaling spot. Let's get them checked in, guys. Do not hit the marshals on the track. Slow your cars. You got a marshal in that triple there. Laird, take that one to 5, please. Laird, that goes to 5. 4 to 5, remember?
James Maxwell.
Thank you. Appreciate your help. Good job.
Bob Goodwill. Eric Wissenhofer. John Young.
All right, I need a marshal at 2. Cocott, you going over there? Cocott, go marshal number 2. Leffler can cover that one. All right, we're good. All right, guys.
"45 seconds to the start of the
Why
race.
is Chris showing up? All right. Come on, Hero. You guys, this is race 8, and you guys are getting up on the track late. Come on. Nick, you making this one?
Hero Ikea. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right. It's your 4-wheel drive, intermediate 17.5, lock timing.
I don't know what I was doing. I was freaking all over.
Just move it up to 2, yeah. Everybody move up 1. Goodwill move up to 3. Young move up 4. Maxwell 5. Wusenhofer 6. All right, guys. All right, keep it clean in that corner. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Going at the sound of the tone. (17.5) 4-wheel drive, lock timing coming at you. Hero out front. Bayette, Goodwill battling already for that second spot. Watching the center, it is clear. That's John getting it wrong. All right, Hero in that 1, Nick in the 2. Hero in the white, black, and pink and gray camouflage paint scheme. Looks like a Yokomo. Then you got Bayette in and Associated, Goodwill in Associated, Maxwell in Associated, John Young in Associated. Wusenhofer and Associated. Be careful, chicken. You all right, Nuggie? Get a man. Good job. Good Marshall. Hero's out front. Nick's in that too. Hero's gapping out a little bit. Goodwill and Nick, about the only two guys battling out for that 2 spot. Minute in, 3:45 to go. Hero Nakaya loves the 4-wheel. 2-wheel, not so much. Bob's taking over that 2 spot from Nick Bayette in the all gray of Goodwill in the American flag-ish type car of Nick Bayette's. Goodwill gets it wrong. Does a nose plant. That can happen with these 4-wheel drives for some reason. Bayette takes, trying to get a little bit of a gap between him and Goodwill as Maxwell jumps into the fray and takes over that 3 spot. He's in an associated car in the center triple. He clears it nicely. Goodwill in the center. Everybody's nice and spread out. Your leader, Hero, coming through the center of the track. John Young doing a nice little head, I don't know what that was. But he's headed down the straight. Hero's down the straight. Nick Bayette's in that too. He's in the center of the track. Hero through that triple. Maxwell gets it wrong. Marshals himself out. That's going to allow Goodwill to close that gap. Goodwill slowly gaining on Nick Bayette. Bayette sits in that 2. Your leader gets it wrong. Bayette not close enough to capitalize though.
2 minutes left.
Bayette's in that center triple. Maxwell now on the tail of Bayette as they head down that straight. Goodwill's going to wreck into the 4th place there. Or that's how he got around John. With a minute 30 to go. Minute 30 to go. Your leader in that back triple. Right now, your battle between Bob Goodwill and James Maxwell. 2 associated cars as they head into that sweeper in front of Richard in that back triple. Goodwill gets it wrong. Maxwell collects him. Maxwell in the center of the track. Goodwill in tow as they head into that middle triple with a minute left to go. It's anybody's race on who's going to make a mistake if they do. And Goodwill makes a mistake, and Maxwell's going to get a little bit further ahead of him as they cross the start line this next time around. Goodwill definitely giving her all she's got, though, as he heads down that straight. He's got 34 seconds to catch Maxwell. Clock says 6.2. I think that gap has tightened some, and they're probably going to make another lap. Goodwill catches a corner there. It's going to put him probably, he might get around for another lap, so you never know. He will. Maxwell could break. Goodwill gets it wrong going on the straight. And that is a race. That is a race. Keep going. When you cross that line, you are done. When you cross that line, you are done. Nick, you are done. Maxwell, you are done. You are in the show. Hero, you are done. John Young, you are done, and that is a race.
The race is completed.
All right, drivers from race 8 need you down on the track, please. Drivers from race number 8 need you down on the track. Find yourself a marshalling spot. How many more mains we got? One more after this. Oh, this is the last one. No, it's not. Experts after this. So we got 2 more. Let's get our marshals to our spots, please. And some of you guys are running back to back, so we're going to need a bunch of marshals out of the pit. So you guys getting prepped up to leave, you guys can come out here and take a spot, please. That would be great. Dave Rosen has done nothing all day. Dave Rosen out here to marshal. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Cam. All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. We need some more. You guys could just filter out to your spots here. You guys go and roll them around, check them in. There are...
1 minute to the start of the race.
Looks like 11 of you are going to show. So we got Maxwell in the 12, Jacob in the 11, Nick Bates 10, Sora 9, Sanchez 8, Frady 7, Furtick 6, Kokot 5, Robert Morgan, I believe, is taking a scratch. Paul Weir in the 3, Ronnie Goss in the 2. And your top qualifier, Justin by Lois.
James Maxwell. Purple Stallion.
So 1 scratch. And we need 1 more marshal at the end of the straightaway.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
1 more marshal at the end of the straightaway. All right, we will let, let's see here. Max will be the last one down. Go ahead and shut her down, Grid them up. In your positions, Justin in the 1, Ronnie in the 2, Paul Weir in the 3. Then we're going to put Kokot in the 4. Furtick 5. Frady 6, Sanchez 7, Sora 8, Bayette 9, Litton 10, and Maxwell in that 11 spot. So we got a full docket. We still need a marshal at the end of the straight, please. Marshal at the end of the straight. Can we get either? Okay. Yeah, looks like Brooks is going to take it. Thank you, Brooks. John Young, can you just slide over here and just run zone? You kind of have to take both sides, so. This is what we get here. All right, marshals ready, drivers ready. Let's get it on at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean through this triple section here the best you can. Oh, someone goes for a ride. That was a green car. That's Furtick going for a ride. Looks like Sora got the bad end of it as well. Top 3, you're going to stay out front here. Kokot Linton with a great start here. I believe he was one of our bumps. Leighton Kokot. Look at that, Sanchez slicing and dicing through traffic, one of our expert drivers. Sora into, oh, Sanchez parks it in the pipe. Oh, number 3, Paul Weir goes upside down, loses 1 spot, 2 spots, only 2 spots. Oh, Frady says 3 spots. Oh, Paul takes it back. Frady goes out of bounds for a 2-stroke penalty. Where is our leader, Justin Bialois, over that table section. And the Dreamsicle orange and Mugen. Ronnie hooking a pipe and getting wadded up here. It's going to put Kokot up into the 2. Sora in the 3, followed by Jacob. Paul Weir. Bayette sticking his nose up there. He's one of our scratches. Watching that triple section. Kinds of carnage going on. Watch getting on that straight. Justin breaking away and gets it wrong. Cashing in about a second of his lead there. Kokot doing a good job. He had a great 2-wheel main, mod main. Paul Weir on his lid. Plummeting down the grid here as about 4 cars pass him. Lots of close racing here early on here. We are 145 in. Kokot staying out in that 2. Jacob Layton from the 11 all the way up to the 3 here. Oh, and he cages it in the pipe there, getting on that straightaway. Sanchez trying to make a move. Side by side with Nick. Incidental bit weights nevertheless because he is a gentleman, scholar, and a gummy bear connoisseur. being a good sport, playing with the intermediate drivers here. Starting towards the back of the grid. Taking one for the team. Bialois out front, Kokot 2, Sora 3. Bayette, Sanchez, Goss, Leighton, Weir, Furtick, Frady, Maxwell. Sora in that 3 spot in the table section. Clean air to work with. Maxwell, you'll have your leader coming up on you. All orange. If and when the time comes, you know what to do. The number 2, Mike Sora. Oh, he gave it up to Kokot there. Kokot had a
2 minutes left.
rough one there. Going to give it up to Sora. Sora, up into the 2. So really by default, Kokot is leading the intermediate class with Justin and Sora, the experts, out front. Sanchez in that 4 spot. Kokot holding Sanchez at bay for the time being. Paul Weir making moves. He's trying to give Sanchez and his Mugen the business. Going to break off a little slice of Mugen with the Schumacher. Down the straightaway they go. They're separated by about a second and a half. Meanwhile, your leader hopping onto that straightaway, clicking off another one. He has got 8 seconds on the number 2, Mike Sora. Oh, Mike Sora's going to cash in some more here as he gets hung up on the pipe. Kokot not close enough. Oh, then he parks it
1 minute
again.
left.
Whoa. Kokot get around, and then he gets it wrong. So somehow, Sora's going to stay in that 2 as Kokot is signing his name down that straightaway in the marbles. Looks like Sanchez and Paul Weir got up in the mix there. So Sanchez now going to move up into the 2. Paul Weir into the 3. Paul Weir over that triple. Says, see ya, expert. I got more motor than you through that triple section. Paul Weir by the start-finish line. Sora, Sanchez side by side by the start-finish line. We got 25 seconds to go. These knuckleheads are going to get around for one more here. And that is the fight to watch here. Is it going to be jeers or is it going to be cheers for Paul Weir? Come live at 5 time. Oh, Sanchez goes for it, gets it wrong. Leaves the door open for Paul Weir. And then Paul Weir gets it wrong, lands on his feet though. And they're going to be racing to the line. You'll be done when you come by the line. Jacob, you are done. Everyone will be done when you come by the line. Paul Weir dodging marshals, dodging cars, hucking it over that triple, coming onto that straightaway. So Paul Weir going to come by, and he's going to win that intermediate. Here comes Justin going to come by, a winner for the experts. Who are waiting on Sora and Maxwell. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Bialois, Paul Weir, Sean Sanchez, your top 3. All those drivers, get you down on the track to Marshall, please. We got one more race to go.
The race is completed.
And we will be calling it a night.
All right, drivers from that last race. We got 13.5, four-wheel drive expert. And then I believe it is an evening. So if we could go ahead and get them checked in, guys. Go ahead and get them checked in. Just blow off your area and then just, leave the blower wherever. And that way we'll pick them up.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Just make sure you've blown off your areas.
Mike Sora. Hero
Just
Kate.
leave it over there,
Chris
yeah.
Regan right.
I mean,
45 seconds to the start of the race. Jim Sylvie.
yeah, I know. Too bad, man.
Thirty seconds to the start of the race.
That's why I love it. All right, guys, let's get them lined up. Sylvain in the 1, Hero in the 2, Sora in the 3, and Chris in the 4. We
15 seconds to
appreciate
the
all
start
my
of the race.
marshals being out there. Thank you so much. All right, last heat of the night. Let's do it, guys. Marshals
Less than
ready,
5.
drivers ready, going at the sound of the tone. Sylvain taking a little wide. Hero takes advantage, jumps right in early. Chris going to stick his nose up there. Sora sticking his nose. All right, let's see what happens. Chris getting it wrong. Sora into the back of Sylvain. Sylvain's going to come out in that 2 spot. Sora's going to be in that 3. Hero's going to be way ahead. I have a feeling, though, Jim will catch him. I just have a feeling. Not sure what Hero's driving. That might be an Associated. Is it Associated? Yeah. He was running a Yokomo in that lock timing class. Hero in the center of the track in that light yellow Associated. Jim Sylvain in the yellow and orange. Very familiar colors in the Associated. Sora in the Associated. Everybody's getting Associated. Hero down the straight. Jim Sylvain, that distance between the two was 4.2. Now 3.1. Sylvain gaining a second each lap probably on Hero. He's got 3.5 seconds to reel, or 3 minutes to reel him in. Hero down the straight. Sylvain down that straight. Both these guys rocking 13.5s because it's expert. That gap, 2.1 seconds. Hero in the center, Sylvain in the center. Hero gets caught up on a pipe. That's going to allow Sylvain a little more time. Sylvain gets caught up on the pipe. Hero gets it wrong in that back triple. If Sylvain can get some ground, he's going to pick up some more time. So we might actually stay where we were earlier as we, gap says 5.3. We'll see what it is. Chris, that's your leader? Gap's fallen to 2.9 seconds. Hero's upside down. Oh my goodness, Hero's upside down. I didn't see it. Jim Sylvain's now going to take over that top spot in the center triple. Hero's right on his tail as they head down the straight. Into that
2
back
minutes left.
sweeper. Hero kind of a double single there. Maybe not a bad idea as they head in this back double. Chris gets it wrong. That clears the way for Hero and Jim. Hero tries to go inside the minute 45. Both those drivers down the straight. Sora's like, I got 4-wheel drive. I'll get her out of there. Hero lands on the front end of his car. Marshals himself out, though, as they head down this straight. These guys are neck and neck. Sylvain into that back triple. Hero into that back triple, into the double. Let's see what happens. Hero double single and gets caught on a pipe. Mr. Consistency, Sylvain, trying to extend that lead as he heads down that straight with a minute left to go. Gap between Hero and Jim. Computer says 2.5. Hero giving her all she's got. He has to if he's going to catch Jim Sylvain in the center of the track in that triple. Sylvain might have lightened up that center diff fluid because that triple looks a little questionable. 30 seconds left to go. Oh no, Silva gets it wrong, gets on the pipe. Hero's going to tighten it up as they head into that center triple. Whoo! They head down that straight. They're racing to the line right now, less than 10 seconds. Hero goes inside. Silva holds on. Hero tried to make a move. Cartwheels into oblivion. Jim Silva, barring a major mishap, going to hold on to the lead and win this last race of 13.5 four-wheel drive expert. Congratulations, Jim Silva. You get a silver star, baby. Hope everybody had a great time. Can't wait to see you on Saturday when you're rebuilding the track.
The race is completed.
Saturday we'll have a track rebuild. I don't know what's going on Thursday and Friday. See you, Kyle. Probably start tearing it out on Friday, I imagine, but don't quote me on that.